and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You got your, okay. This is a regularly scheduled public session of the Woodridge Board of Education and is in compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Laws of 1975, also known as the Sunshine Law. This meeting has been approved by resolution adopted at the organization meeting held on January 2nd, 2024, and is a revised resolution of at the public session meeting held on January 22nd, 2024. Notification has been sent to the record. Notification has also been posted in the Woodridge Borough Hall, the Woodridge Memorial Library, tapinto.net, and the Woodridge Board of Education website. Meetings of the board are open to public and all members of the community and should feel free to participate. The board announces that under its long-standing policy, it will not discuss in public any comments made by members of the public concerning individual staff members. Before coming to the board, the chain of command should be followed. There are two portions of the meeting reserved for comments made from the public. The first at the beginning of the meeting for agenda items only, and the second at the end of the meeting for other items. Issues raised by the public may or may not be responded to by the board, but all comments will be considered. The board requests that all members of the public be mindful of the rights of other individuals when speaking. Due to the confidentiality and legal rights afforded by the state of New Jersey, members of the public are asked not to speak negatively or in a derogatory manner about any employee of the board or any student. Please be advised that all or portion of this meeting is being live streamed in real time and will be recorded for rebroadcasting at a future date. Roll call.
Mr. Fallon? Here. Mr. Garvin?
Here.
Mrs. Milano?
Here.
Mr. Vaccaro is absent. Mr. Biamonte?
Here.
Mr. Nieves?
Present. All right, on to our presentation, recognitions, and awards. We have our student of the month for February. Larry, you can go first.
Good evening, everybody. Since February encompassed many school-wide initiatives and activities around the theme of tolerance at Doyle School, grade-level teachers were asked to nominate a student on behalf of their respective grade that best embodies this important trait. The teachers wrote the following rationales for our students. So if I call you, please come up and hear the lovely things that I'm going to have to say. In kindergarten, Sophia Gerbanova. Come on up, Sophia. That was her game. Sophia is a wonderful student. She is accepting and tolerant of other students' beliefs and behaviors. Sophia is open-minded, patient, and accepting. She has made huge progress, and we are excited to see how much Sophia continues to grow in kindergarten, both academically and personally. When asked about why it is important to her to always show tolerance for others, Sophia said, my favorite part. You ready, Sophia? Remember what you said? It makes me happy to see others happy. Very good. Congratulations, Sophia. In grade 1, Eli Gaskin. Eli is always so patient, understanding, and compassionate towards other students. He is friends with everyone in the class and always makes sure that everyone is included with whatever he is playing. When asked about why it is important to show tolerance, Eli said, and I quote, "I just wanted to be student of the month." Wise words from a wide kid. Congratulations, Eli. In grade 2, we have Liam DeCunna. Hey, Liam. Liam has been amazing in class. He has been kind to his friends, has been completing all of his work, and helping to keep the classroom neat and clean. When asked about why it is important to show tolerance, Liam said, "Because I want to be good to other people. If you're good to other people, they'll be good back and feel good." Congratulations, Liam. And last but certainly not least, Jesselyn Camargo, grade 3. We have an honorary member too. Jesselyn is always kind to others and willing to help out someone in need without even being asked. She genuinely likes to make others feel happy and is the first one to go and comfort a classmate who needs it. She is patient and gives everyone the opportunity to be their best self. When asked about why it is important to show tolerance, Jesselyn said, "Because when I was little growing up, my mom taught me how to be respectful to everyone." Mom, you did good. Congratulations, Jesselyn. Congratulations.
Mr. Lisa.
They're loving it. They don't want to leave the spotlight. Thank you, Ms. Schmidt. Never to be outdone by our Doyle counterparts. I do have 3 wonderful students I'd like to present to you this evening. We're going to start out in the 4th grade. And I do see we are 3 for 3 with my students here. I'm very happy to see that. Starting out in the 4th grade, I would like to present to you our 4th grade student of the month, Miss Kaya Chan. Come on up, Kaya. Kaya is hardworking, pays attention in all her classes, and truly cares about learning. She is always helpful and kind to both teachers and classmates alike. In school, her favorite subject is math. She loves the challenges. Outside of school, she eats, sleeps, and breathes soccer. When she grows up, she would love to be a professional soccer player. That's no surprise here. Her role model is her mom because she is always sorry, Dad, by the way, because she always helps people and is kind and caring to everyone. She wishes to be just like that too. We know she's off to a great start. Congratulations to Kaya Chan for being named WRS's 4th grade student of the month for February 2024. I'm now going to present our 5th grade student of the month, Miss Nicola Araneta. Nicola. Did you come this way? It's okay. Nico always tries her best in class, always follows directions, always strives to do well, but is not afraid to ask for help from her teachers when she needs it. Her favorite subjects in school are ELA and science. She says that she likes science because she gets to experiment with new things and learn how the earth works. She likes ELA because she learns about how to fix her grammar, and she loves to write. Outside of school, she does taekwondo, and she likes to read. When Nico grows up, she would like to be a writer. She says her mom is a role model, another mom. Mom is a role model because she always pushes her to keep going no matter what and encourages her to try her best. Congratulations to Nicola Araneta, our 5th grade student of the month. I can see you're very excited, Jason. Come on up, Jason. All right. I'd like to present our 6th grade student of the month, Jason Cato. Jason is hardworking, respectful, and is kind to his peers and his teachers. He always strives to do well and is a pleasure to have in class and in school. Jason's favorite subject is math. because he thinks it is the right amount of challenge for him, just the right amount of challenge for him. When he grows up, he wants to do something in the field of science, but he's not exactly sure what yet. That's okay. We've got plenty of time. Outside of his classes in school, he is part of the school band, the fine arts club, and the STEM club. In his free time, whatever time is left, Jason enjoys studying and is very involved in sports, including 3 basketball teams, a soccer team, and track and field. When you say 3 teams, you mean there's 3 basketball teams plus a soccer team plus track and field? Wow, okay. Keeping him busy. His role model are his parents. You're welcome, Daddy got you in there. All right. Because they are good people who he truly trusts. Congratulations to Jason Cademy for being named our 6th grade student of the month for February.
Good evening, everyone. Now for the Woodridge Junior Senior High School. For 7th grade, we have Salma Baghdadi. Please come on up. We've got a fan club over here. Good job. All right, Salma comes to class every day with a smile on her face. She treats everyone with the utmost respect, including her peers, teachers, and any other adult or support staff she interacts with. She always puts forth her best effort, regardless of whether the assignment is graded or not. During project-based activities, her creativity and artistic abilities are showcased. She's the model student that any teacher would be happy to have in their class. Congratulations, Salma. Stay here. Okay, 8th grade, we have Dominic Sufranowitz. Come on up, Dominic. Dom is a new student this year, and he has adapted to Woodridge very well. He's a very determined and diligent student who takes great pride in all his work. His work is always of high quality, he participates in class, and he's always willing to help others. Dom gets along great with his peers, his manners are top-notch, and he's a pleasure to have in all classes. Congratulations, Dom. 9th grade, she's not here tonight, but it's Daya Nyack. Daya is hardworking, intelligent, and responsible. She is mature beyond her age and always honest and trustworthy with all staff members and peers. She will always help teachers and her classmates without being asked and goes above and beyond with her classwork. Although Daya is very quiet, she's an excellent role model for her fellow classmates, and her dedication to personal growth is admired. Congratulations, Daya. Our 10th grade student, he is not here as well, but it's Christopher Schweizer. Chris is polite, works well with others, eager to learn, always on task. Chris never gives up. Just recently, he had an art project where they were working on gaining an understanding of how to create the illusion of a 3-dimensional space on a 2-dimensional sheet of paper, which is no easy task. Chris was determined to get the angles of an open doorway to look just right. He was at times frustrated, but he was extremely determined. After all his hard work, the drawing was well put together. His continuous determination reflects in all his grades. Congratulations, Christopher. For 11th grade, we have Gianfranco Gentile. He is a very dedicated student. He has engaged in several academic discussions with teachers beyond the scope of the course. He has also gone above and beyond on the work he produces in class, making soundtracks to presentations and science TikTok for projects. One of the things most teachers appreciate about him is his ability to motivate his peers to not only stay on task, but to approach the material with a positive attitude. His intention is always clear: to create a positive learning environment for himself and his peers. Congratulations. And our 12th grader, John Johansson. John is one of our shared time students with Bergen Tech. He is polite and intelligent. He loves to engage in conversation on his opinions on what is happening in the world today. He appreciates those around him and is open to interacting with others. You could always count on him to say good morning when he enters the room and have a nice day when he leaves. John manages to keep up in all all his classes, especially pre-calc, despite the fact that he has to leave early every day to make it to Bergen Tech. He misses the last 10 minutes of every class, yet he never falls behind on his work, and he has always completes his work that he misses. Congratulations, John, and to all of our students of the month.
Congratulations, students and parents. So we have one more student, our representative, Ava, who's going to take you through her report. And then I promise I'll give everybody a few minutes. If you want to make an exit, I'll take a pause. But take us away, Ava.
So far, March has been a very busy month, especially for seniors. On March 5th, 30 seniors went down to Doyle to read to the students for Read Week. Each senior went into a classroom and read a story and then answered some questions from the students. Of course, most questions were about lunch and recess at the high school. On March 6th, Mrs. Mano and Mrs. Sturba hosted a choir and band workshop in the intermediate school. The purpose of this workshop was to build confident musicians and to give a chance for our younger performers to play instruments and sing with the high school students. On March 6th, seniors were invited by the Mayor and Council for Youth Government Day. It was a night filled with learning all about different roles in our community. After seniors participated in the council meeting, we were invited to the fiesta for dinner. Thank you to the Mayor and Council for putting this wonderful experience together. March 7th, the ninth graders met with their peer mentors. The theme of the session was staff appreciation. Ninth graders worked with the seniors to make "We Are So Lucky to Have You" share marks for the staff members. On March 11th and 12th, our juniors participated in the NJGPA. The results for that assessment will come in June. On March 14th, the wonderful parents of the senior class hosted a fashion show / tricky tray event in the fiesta. It was a great success, and the money that was raised goes towards project graduation. Special shout out to all the seniors who participated in the fashion show or volunteered to help out. On March 28th, administration and guidance is hosting the first ever Wellness Day. During the school day, students will be going to 3 activities that they choose from earlier this month. It is going to be a day filled with fun and engaging activities designed to help students relax, recharge, and connect with their classmates. It's a perfect way to unwind before heading into spring break. And now athletics. Spring athletics is in full swing. Practices started last week, and we are now preparing for scrimmages which begin on Thursday. Baseball, softball, boys volleyball, track and field, and flag football have all been working very hard preparing for the start of the season. Opening day for most sports is April 1st. Go Blue Devils!
Thank you, Ava. Yes, Youth Government Night was a great night, and Mrs. Raguccio Ruiz also highlighted how well received the readings were down at Doyle in that session. And the fashion show, yes, big success. My wife told me all night how she won nothing, so thank you for that. So what we'll do, we do have, so it says on our agenda here, 2024-25 school year budget presentation, but that was actually for us as a board to do in closed session, so we're not doing that with the public just yet. We do have a board administrator's report and a superintendent's report, but I know it's a school night. I'll pause for a minute. We will not be insulted if you need to leave, but we'll take a minute or two. If you want to leave, that's fine, and then we'll get on to our regular course of business. Again, congratulations, parents and students. All right. On to our Board Administrators report.
Good evening, everyone. On tonight's agenda, we have the approval with Apogee for our new website for our school district, which we're very much looking forward to working with and producing a brand new website that is user-friendly and will show more of a description and a good, transparent operation of what our school district is. Also, I'd like to thank everybody for our food service platform through Pay Schools, which is now up and running for all parents to put online deposits into their students' lunch accounts. It's been up and running now a couple of weeks, and we're very excited about that. And also on tonight's agenda, the last item is our preliminary budget approval for our 24-25 school year budget. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. Trustees, any comments, questions? All right, on to our superintendent report.
Good evening. I would like to open my report this evening by announcing some changes in our board meeting schedule for the month of April. We had originally planned to meet on April 8th and April 29th. With April 8th occurring immediately following the spring recess, we have decided to cancel that meeting. In looking at the April 29th date, that would put us 6 weeks away from tonight's meeting. The board will meet instead on April 22nd. By that point, the county will have reviewed our proposed school budget, and we can make any necessary changes in preparation for the public budget hearing that will take place at our initial May meeting. All of these changes will be reflected on our Board of Education calendar on our website. Regarding our agenda this evening, the board will be taking action on many items this evening, and I wish to highlight some of the more noteworthy actions taking place. The board will take action tonight on the approval of the district-wide Summer Learning Acceleration Program and Extended School Year programs this evening. These programs will run for a total of 24 days, beginning on Wednesday, June 26th, and the schools will be closed on Thursday, July 4th and Friday, July 5th. Curriculum and instruction number 7 this evening details the current tuition funds allocated to public high school placements outside of Woodridge High School. Listed in the agenda are the total number of students attending the various choices of county school programs and local charter schools. In policy, we have policies and regulations up for a second reading and adoption. The majority of these revisions consist of revised language reflective of newly adopted state law. The district is most pleased to be working with the Woodridge Parent Advisory Network on this coming Saturday morning for our annual Easter egg hunt program and activities for our special education families. Weather permitting, the activity will take place on the Donna Ricker Memorial Field. Should we fall victim to inclement weather, the program will move to the Doyle School All-Purpose Room. In finance, I wish to thank the Woodridge PTA for their separate $1,500 donations to both the intermediate school as well as to the high school for special student activities. I also wish to thank the Merkel family for their donation of an HP Chromebook to the Doyle School's technology inventory. With regards to the preliminary budget, the board will be taking action tonight on the approval and submission of the 24-25 preliminary numbers to the county for their review. Once the review is received, the budget will be presented in a public board meeting in May. I want to thank our administration and Mr. Morelli and his office for putting this budget together, as it is quite the arduous task. In closing, from a calendar perspective, please be reminded that we are quickly approaching our spring recess period. All of our schools will observe a one-session day schedule on Thursday, March 28th, and then will be closed beginning on Friday, March 29th, through the week of April 1st. All of our schools will reopen on Monday, April 8th. Mr. Nieves, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Albro. Trustees, comments, questions? Nope. All right. We actually do not have any approval of minutes for tonight. Do we have anything for new business? No. Rich, I saw your face. That was actually there as a template, but it wasn't the actual. When I said the approval of minutes, I was like, that was the template that's in there? Okay. All right, on to our committee reports. Curriculum instruction, approval of evaluation request, approval of field trip request, which includes Moonachie, approval of the 10 PHP placement, Next two include Moonachie, approval of the district-wide summer learning acceleration program and the approval of the extended school year program, ESY. Approval of home instruction, approval of the confirmation of student participation out of district public school placements for the 23-24 school year, which includes Moonachie. Approval of the district-wide extended school day learning acceleration program, which does include Moonachie. On to personnel, we have approval of appointment of a substitute, which includes Moonachie, acceptance of a resignation, another acceptance of a resignation, which includes Moonachie, approval of the intermediate school co-curricular appointment replacement, approval of the athletic appointment, which includes Moonachie, approval to rescind personnel appointment, which includes Moonachie. We do not have an addendum number 1, P7, to vote on tonight. That will be for our next meeting. Policy, we have approval of policies, which includes Moonachie, and approval of regulations, which includes Moonachie. On to buildings and grounds, we have approval of a facilities request, which includes Moonachie. And on to finance, approval of the bills list, approval of a fundraiser, both include Moonachie, approval of an acceptance of a donation, approval of acceptance of donation, which includes Moonachie, approval of the budget funds and transfer for the 24-25 school year, and approval of the maximum travel reimbursement for the 24-25 school year. Both of those last two include Moonachie. And lastly, on to board operations, approval of the agreement with Apogee for a website platform and live mobile app, 3 years beginning July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2027. Affirmation of the superintendent's report incidents of harassment, intimidation, and bullying, otherwise known as HIB, within the district. And this includes Moonachie as well. Affirmation of the superintendent's report of incidents of HIB within the district. Before I open it up to the hearing of citizens, question, comments from trustees?
I just want to say I'm glad to see that we're going forward with the new website platform. We know we've talked about it for many years, and this looks promising.
I agree with you. And actually, we looked at a couple of other districts and how well, so they look, how much more user-friendly they are. So it's overdue. So I'm happy for that too. Thank you, Rich. All right, I'm going to open it up to the hearing of citizens on the resolutions only. Seeing none? No, okay. You can face that way if you want.
My good side, right? Good evening. Faith Armenitis, 191 Oldfield. Two questions. One, Mr. Albro had mentioned about the students who are going out of district next school year.
No, that's right now.
Oh, this isn't the next school year. Is that a high number? 72? Is
Pardon?
72 a high number?
Is it a high number? It's pretty much, I mean, the Teterboro number continues to grow, but the rest of the schools are pretty much the same.
Okay, so that's average.
We had a question from the public last board meeting, and talking to the attorney, he felt there would be full
Okay.
transparency, put them on the agenda, so we did.
Okay, and just a quick question about the new website. I don't know who wants to field this. Is there a launch? This is obviously just signed and approved today. Is there a launch date that they anticipate?
Not at this time,
Okay, fine.
just based on how long it'll take to get the platform together and get it up and running.
Will you be soliciting parents' input?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I would say, Carl's probably going to nudge me under the table, but I would think that if we can get a head start, contract begins on July 1st, we should really have it up before the school year starts.
That's what I thought.
No. All right, close the hearing of citizens to those in the audience. Carl, anything submitted?
Nothing, no questions.
Thank you, sir. Trustees, looking for your support. Rich, I won't mess this up this week. I'll make sure I get both of them, which includes Moonachie. Yeah, it was Chris, okay. Which includes Moonachie, curriculum instruction 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8, personnel 1, 3, 5, and 6, policy 1 and 2, buildings and grounds 1, finance 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, board operations 1 and 3. Can I get a first? Mr. Garvin, second. Ms. Milano, discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Fallon?
Yes.
Mr. Garvin?
Yes.
Mrs. Milano?
Yes.
Mr. Biamonte?
Yes.
Mr. Nieves.
Yes. Trustees looking for your support, which is Woodridge only, curriculum and instruction 1 through 6, personnel 2 and 4, policy and buildings and grounds none, finance 3, and board operations 2. Can I get a first? Mr. Biamonte, Mr. Fallon, discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Fallon,
Yes.
Mr. Garvin,
Yes.
Mrs. Milano,
Yes.
Mr. Bimonte,
Yes.
Mr. Nieves.
Yes. Thank you, trustees. Now I will open it up to the hearing of citizens on anything you'd like to speak about. Hearing none, seeing none in the audience, okay. Mr. Morelli, any submitted online?
No questions online.
All right, I will close the hearing of citizens on anything they'd like to talk about. Trustees, do we have anything for communications or unfinished business to discuss tonight? No, no, no? All right, motion to adjourn? Biamonte, Fallon, all in favor? All opposed? Close tonight's hearing. Thank you, everybody.